Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hollow Knight. Now that we have the Crystal Heart, I wanted to see if we can do a little bit more scouring of the Crystal Peak. In particular, there is a charm here that I'm looking to get, and I believe it's in that long tunnel-like thing on the left there. So let's head off in that direction. Beyond that, I guess I hadn't really hadn't considered what I want to do after that. I'm kind of thinking we might make our way back to dang it. I was thinking we might make our way back to Sly and see if he has anything good for us, because we have quite a bit of geo at this point. 5,266 is nothing to scoff at. So I figure we might as well drop it on something, and we might get something really good. Like, I'm kind of hoping for I usually like to go for mass shards and vessel fragments, just because those are always useful, as one might guess. While we're in the area, we might also talk to Salubra and see if we can buy any useful charms from her. In particular, once we get, I definitely don't remember how many more she wanted us to get before she would sell us another charm notch. But if we have enough geo and charms already acquired, then it would be nice to have a charm notch as well. Charm notches are always good. Okay. Ow, man. Ooh, that was a little close. Easy. First try. I think that's a shortcut. So we'll actually get back to that once we get the charm here. I think this is deep focus? Yes, it is. Okay. So I mentioned it at the end of the last episode, where deep focus is the one that lets us basically recharge 2 masks of health per focus, but it takes longer to charge it. So yeah, that's a good one to have. I also mentioned another one that was quick focus, that makes it so that your focus just charges faster. That one would also be nice to have, but I'm pretty sure we have to buy that from Salubra. So we'll worry about that some other time. I actually don't think there's really much of anything else for us to get here in the Crystal Peak. Not that I can think of, anyway. So now that we have this, we can take a shortcut back to... Will this take us all the way to the Forgotten Crossroads? I don't remember. I think it will, but I'm not at all sure. Oop, that could be bad. Nope, we're fine. Do we want to go down? Yeah, sure, why not? Ooh, I hear a grub. My mind is telling me that might be a grub mimic, though, which we have not yet seen. But I might be, just getting a little paranoid on that. But only one way to find out, I guess. Not sure where... Oh, there he is. Yeah, that looks way too out in the open. That's a little suspicious to me. Other. Let's try it. Yeah, I thought so. Ugh! God. Okay. I remember there's a way that you can tell with the dream nail, and I thought it was that the real grubs do say something, but the fake grubs don't. But no. Oh well. We still got it. So, I'll take it. I guess while we're in the area of the Forgotten Crossroads, we might as well go and talk to the Grub Father, too, because we've rescued quite a few grubs at this point since we last checked up on him. So, chances are good that he's got some nice rewards waiting for us. I don't think I bought a simple key, did I? Well, I don't want to risk it in case I did buy a simple key, because there are other things that would be more useful to have keys for. And I don't want to... Ooh! The White Savior returns. Long had they remained apart, and the village, once so warm, now grew cold. The maiden felt the well of grief. It gripped fierce about her lonely shell. And suddenly, as though her tragic state was sensed, the Savior returned, standing tall, glowing bright. Tall? I'm not so sure about that one. Below shining horns, eyes welled black, glistening, eyes only for the maiden long missed, long desired. Her savior leaned close, sat beside, perfectly composed. In that charged, breathless moment, not a word needed be spoken. The maiden's shell felt suddenly tight. Her claws curled, no glance was shared, no claws touched, just perfect aching love shared in silence together. Okay. I noticed she has a drawing of the knight on her wall, too, there, and a little stuffed animal, or a little stuffed... What's the general term for a stuffed animal? It's not an animal, so... just a stuffed toy, I guess? A plush. Although I don't know if plush refers to, like, a specific type of them.
Oh!
Why, that's the key to my storeroom. I thought I'd lost it for good. Did you find it in those old mines, perhaps? Very curious. I've no idea how it ended up in such a remote place. Very honest of you to return it to me. Yes, very kind. And now that I can open up my old storeroom, I can sell you some of the rare stock that's been gathering dust in there. These items may be a little time-worn, but they still retain their full market value. Very precious stuff. Take a look. If you say so. You're collecting these, aren't you? Well, you're in luck. I found another in my storeroom. This is the last one, though, so it's priced accordingly. How many has he sold us? Because... I'm pretty sure he has enough for one full container of each, as in he has 4 mass shards and 3 vessels. Vessel fragments, rather. I dug out another of these. Turns out I had a complete set. Yeah, there you go. If they didn't give me the creeps, I'd put the pieces together myself. We do want that elegant key. Like, that's something that's just very nice to have. I think... It doesn't unlock... I know it unlocked something, but I honestly can't remember what. But I do remember it's a high priority item. Anyway, we might as well clear them out, I guess, because we probably have the geo for it. And that gets us another mask. Excellent. As it turns out, I do actually have one more of these shards left. I feel bad charging you so much for the previous shards, especially because it means I have to charge even more for this one. Dang, dude. You know what? At least he's honest about it. Did we buy all 3 from him? Have we not picked any up in the world? I guess so, because he said he had a complete set, and that's we only had 3, so... Alright. But even still, extra soul, that's nice. Do we... care about this? Oh, okay, yeah, so this makes enemies go flying farther back when I hit them with my nail, and this lets me run faster, I believe. Yeah, lets you run around quickly and tirelessly. Yeah. So, those are, like, alright to have, but I don't think I'm too concerned about them unless we need to fill out our charm inventory for Salubra. Speaking of Salubra, let's go and talk to her and see if she's got anything in stock for us. Alright, what you got for me? We can buy this. Great. We need 7 more for the next one, but you know what? I'll just take that one. Thank you. Long nail, I think, would be good to just have in my pocket. Quick focus. This is the one I was talking about, where it lets you charge your focus faster. And it does stack with deep focus, and so the two of these combined, it's like slightly longer to charge than your default focus, but you still do restore 2 masks per focus. It's pretty nice, actually. Let's see. This one's pretty expensive. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. I'm debating whether I want to... I think I want to take off the compass and add long nail. Let's try Soul Catcher. Soul Catcher's a good one. I like to have long nail and Mark of Pride because I mentioned in a previous episode that they also stack together. But I want to at least try to explore a spell-based, a slightly more spell-based build. I guess I'm going for more of a balanced build because I want to keep the Mark of Pride, so I have a little bit of distance between me and enemies. But still, like having a bunch of focus or a bunch of soul rather is always nice to have. Where do we want to go next? I think we want to go to the city, actually. Because we got a pale ore from the Crystal Peak, which means that we can upgrade our nail again, which is always nice. Ow. Well, we can't get approached from this angle anyway. We need to find that corresponding spot in the City of Tears and lower that down, because I think that's how you gain access to that. Is once you get to it from the city, then you can just access it from both sides. But the first time has to be from the city, presumably as a result of the quarantine that we saw mention of when we first made it to the city. But of that, I'm not quite as sure. Where am I going? We want to go to the Stag Station. So if we go to the Stag Station, then we can go to Queen Station. And I remember... Ooh, actually, while I'm here, there's an enemy nearby that gives us quite a bit of geo. So we might as well go and kill him a bit. I was thinking that there were parts of the city that were locked off, and that I wasn't really sure how to get to them. And I'm hoping that now that we have the Crystal Heart, maybe we can access it a little better. Whoop. But I honestly don't remember. At the very least, I do know an item that we will... Or I guess it'll be nice to have it. I don't know if we need it for what I'm thinking in the city. So we'll just give it a try. At the very least, we can obviously access the nailsmith, which, yeah, let's go do that.
Ranjo
you've returned. I see you have some pale ore of rare fine metal that. Give me the ore and some geo for my efforts, and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. Yeah, oh, darn it, I'm so close. Give me a minute. Can't see me when you do. Yeah, I'm almost there. I'll go grind up some more. See if we have anything to sell to Lem. Oh, we've got lots of stuff to sell to Lem. Great. Sweet. That's a nice little cash infusion for us. Okay, I'm back and I've got the geo for you.
Ranjo Stenja.
Yes.
Jonsha.
As you wish, I'll get to work then. You work fast. Thank you. Reforging is complete. I've added a channel to your nail. It should cut much more efficiently. You'll find it stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its blade against your foes. You know what? I think I'll do that. Start over here. Well, unfortunately, I think the other guy, the big husk there, is like just strong enough to withstand 2 hits. Ow. Yeah, but he went down at 3. He went down at 4 a minute ago, so still progress. So now what? I think we determined that we can't really make it any further. Wait a sec. Have I made it out there before? Why is that part of the map filled in? Oh, I bet that's where I got to the there was, I think it was a vessel. It wasn't a vessel fragment. It was a mass shard. That's the one. Or something like that. I remember it was there because, like, I died to it. It was like that big onslaught of enemies. But I now don't remember how I got there, if not by the elevator. Maybe there's some passageway from the resting grounds that I'm now not remembering. Guess we'll find out. Wait. Mechanism with a simple key. We'll use a simple key. Okay, there we go. Let's at least. I'm gonna double check what's blocking me from going this way. And if it's nothing, then we'll head down there. Yep, there's nothing I can do about that as far as I can tell, so I'm not going to worry about it. Welcome to the Royal Waterways. There's lots of icky, gross things in here. Ooh! Ow. I meant to slash up. Fine though, we're fine. Ow, that's less fine. Nice. I'm pretty sure there are like lots of the suicide flies. Dang it, I keep misjudging that. Is that acid? I'll bet it is. It's not. Okay, great. You know, let's go to that bench. I think having a bench down here is going to be nice, because I think the last time I sat at a bench was at the city storerooms, and that's going to be quite a walk if I die down here. Ooh! I heard, what you call it? Grub. So let's go back up and see if we can find that grub. Oof, that was close. I don't hear the grub anymore, or what I thought was a grub. Maybe it was just those guys. Wait. Aha! Here you are. Darn it! I just realized I forgot to go and talk to the grub father. Dang it! Okay. I will try and make a note of that for the next episode. Ooh! There's the cornifers. Little parchment things. So either he's nearby or the little note he left behind is nearby, which will let us go and talk to Iselda. I hear a blood sack. I don't know how well that's going through on the recording, but there's that heartbeat sound. That means there's a blood sack nearby, which gives us rancid eggs. Which, as far as I can tell, oh yes, I think I looked it up, and yeah, in normal mode, I guess you might call it, they're just there to sell for cash. But oh no, in normal mode, they're, oh my god, okay, I know in one of the modes, you can sell them... Dang it. You can sell them for cash. And then you can also use them for retrieving your shade if it gets stuck in an inconvenient place. And in the other mode, you just sell it for cash, I'm pretty sure. It's something like that, where it's like you can... There are two things that you can do with them. And since we're in normal mode, we can only do one of them, but I can't remember which one it was. And that's what that simple key, like when we were by Dirtmouth, and there was a door with a simple key, or a door where I could use a simple key, rather. That was where those transactions would take place. My brain is definitely telling me that it's the shade thing, but I also feel like that'd be something that they would reserve for hard difficulty. So I don't know. Whatever the case, we'll find a way to sell them one way or another. I hear something nice. I hear a shiny. I wanted a shiny. Can I get to the shiny, please? Is this where it was before? Yes. Where is it? I wonder if you have to access it from another room. It's definitely on that left side there. Why did the intense music start for the little pokey balloons? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of them, but not exactly super intimidating. Alright, and that opens up the pathway to the fungal wastes, so that's nice to have. Aren't these waterways thrilling? A labyrinth of pipes and tunnels. Couldn't have asked for a better place to employ my talents. It's all so orderly, so considered. Nothing like the crude irregularity of those caverns. It'd be nice if I remembered to breathe. Ah, it's so sad. My trunk is telling me those fungal wastes are close, and I sense my damp adventure may have reached its end. Guess I'll be calling this map done. I don't know. You could maybe fill in a few more details for me, please? Whoop. Okay, it's right here. It sounds like it's definitely close to here, and it makes me upset that I don't seem to be able to get to it. Maybe this is it? Ah, here it is. Okay, great. Okay, I'm gonna make my way back to the nearest bench I can find. And then I think we'll call that an episode. We got quite a bit accomplished as far as these things go. Okay, it's hard to tell whether stuff is above you or below you when you're just listening to the sounds, but then again, maybe I just can't hear it very well. Through earbuds? So maybe like, you know, the distribution. I think there's a term for it, but like, you know, whether it comes out the left channel or the right channel. Like, I don't know if that's, you know, well suited for earbuds. Alright, sweet. Cool. That's a good place to call that an episode. I think on the next episode we're going to keep going through this area here. There is at least one thing that I'm hoping to accomplish, and then there's also Oh man, it's hard to describe this stuff without spoiling it. Rest assured, though, I have a plan, so we'll get to work on that on the next episode. So until then, see you later.